Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jakey here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to Season 1, Episode 7 of Fallout. Now, where we left last was, well, firstly, where I left it was I decided to have two vodka martinis whilst recording, and I think I knocked back two in like 45 minutes, if that. So that was not smart, but then I'm not. So, but then, so where we did leave it though is that Moldova is from Cooper Howard's time from pre-war. So she was part of the group of people who were against Vault-Tec and such, from what I could tell, like part of the commies, the Reds, all that sort of stuff, you know. So yeah, so they're part of that. Yeah, so that she was part of that, and then obviously now 219 years later, she's here. So she must. I think she's been cryo-freeze and stuff like that. So that's where we revealed about her. The ghoul was still with the sheriff when he said like he recognized her. And the Vault 4 is some weird freaky cult going on, where they support Flame Mother. Is that her name again? Was it Flame Mother? Yeah, it was Flame Mother, aka Moldova. They worship her, and it seems like she's the one that blew up the town, or the town that was Shady Sands. And yeah, so that's where they're and they're doing experiments on people, like splicing DNA and genes and stuff like that, because, you know, what are hundreds of mad scientists going to do in an entire base with, you know, filled with fun shit for them to do, which is do mad experiments. So yeah, there's that. But what they also do is that they sorry, just to make it sure. Hold on. Right, that's fine. I was just checking something. I thought something bad was going on outside there. But yeah, yes, they're doing all these weird experiments on people, and then where's left with our heroes? Let's say Maximus. Obviously, Maximus and Lucy are captured in Vault 4 still. They've gone their separate ways. Maximus was like, it's a cult. She was like, no, it's not. And then she's like, no, it's a cult. And he's like, no, it's not. So he's there having a great time, eating food, watching stuff, slightly pissed probably, loving life. And then she's now like trying to take down the enemies from the inside, but she's been captured now. But yeah, overall, yeah, I'd say that is. I have 2 episodes. This is the penultimate episode, so I'm looking forward to this. It's been a good run so far, and if they finish strong, this season is top notch in my opinion. Don't know why I said top notch, but yeah, I will leave it there. So I hope I enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and if you do, drop a like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. But thank you, but yeah, thank you again, guys, and I'll see you on the other side. What are they looking for? Oh, that's kind of like the the actual music from like the game. Just a different version of. What's going on? Are they using metal detectors to look for bullets, was it? Just got a bunch of normal farmers, I guess. A kind word. But just showing you what the life of the wasteland is for people who are just trying to make a living, who just want to survive and not get into the murder and the raping and all that sort of stuff, you know? Hopefully she's actually alive. Oh, shit. Maybe she isn't. Have we eaten Sandra? We may have eaten Sandra. We have not eaten Sandra.
Thank you. You thought.
Little bit, yeah.
Lead farming, huh?
Lead.
Yeah. That must make you Tommy.
It's getting more intense.
What is that? Old Rufus got Tommy and mixed up with that mad woman.
He's got blood all over that.
Now, according to this, for the safe transport of an enclave defector.
Oh.
The very same mad woman in the hills.
So the mad woman in the hills is Moldova. There we go.
But by the time I got this letter off your brother, it was a little bit hard to read. For some reason,
Or else he's gonna kill us all, including your little sister.
Imagine he doesn't tell. He's still gonna fuck my sister.
am I really walking out of here today, or are you gonna try and draw on me for what I did to your big brother?
Oh, he's gonna try and draw on you.
You won't.
Tommy, was that did that kill shot or did you just wound him? Oh no, he he killed him. Oh, what a shot that is! Love that. I mean, again, everything about this show is to prove the point what the wasteland is, and that is a wasteland. You cannot create enemies and leave them there to then continue their vengeful quest to murder you. You know, got ended there. Offer him out there. He's gone for it like some little. Imagine seeing knowing exactly what this guy can do and see what he can do, and still thinking I can get the drop on it. Dumb kid. Tommy!
We were told America's always getting better. It's always moving toward.
Nope, it's
The
not.
future is getting closer. I didn't realize that America's favorite gunslinger was so sensitive.
I apologize, Mrs. Williams.
And those principles of yours, how much did Vault-Tec pay to take them off your hands?
Well, this is America.
You see, it happens that I know your wife. And perhaps a side of her you don't.
Oh, you don't say that. You don't say that.
Cold fusion, infinite energy.
Ooh,
That's what I was on the verge of achieving. with
That's cool.
Vault-Tec. Swept in and bought up every company I'd ever worked
that meant that okay, because if it's infinite, where are they going to make the money from? They need things to run out so that you come back and keep purchasing and etc. etc.
It's a listening device.
A listening to
Oh no.
I'm not a communist, Mr. Howard. That's just a dirty word they use to describe people who aren't insane.
Hey, listen. Listen. She's not wrong. Oh, cool. Like that one as well. I've liked all of them so far.
Had to go to level 12.
Saw what you were doing to those.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you say someone don't go to level 12, and you don't explain, and you're like, they're going to be inquisitive. I would be. Something else I noticed, something else hit me today. You know when I said in one of the early reactions, why is it like the whole thing to do with thumbs up? Why is that like, what was the whole thing, the Coop thing? But it's because of the fucking bobblehead. It's because of the bobblehead. It's because what the actual logo is for the vault. It is that person put a thumbs up like that. So I didn't recognize at the time that was the moment where that was created. Him as the advertisement. He's now pretty much the poster boy of the vault. Yeah.
Despite our results here, I want to reiterate that a society governed by scientists is the ideal social structure. What happened here should not be used as a case study for what happens when scientists are given unregulated
it should be.
hybridizing humans would be than we expected.
Oh shit. Oh my god, what? What was that? What? No, I want to see what it was. Oh, okay. Okay.
Trying to ease the pain of the poor souls your people lured into this place.
Oh.
These ancestors were used as lab rats by the original residents of Vault 4.
Oh,
Until the lab
okay.
rats rebelled.
I had no idea the original Vault dwellers here were so weird. I mean,
Science gets
my
weird
vault's not
sometimes.
like this.
It is a little bit. Sure it is.
What was the experiment in 33?
You recognize that? Yeah, he does. Okay. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Who's a good boy? Also, he's doing well for someone that just had a bone cracked in his foot or something like that. Oh, yeah. Is it going to be bone? Yeah. Oh! Oh! That's fucking horrible.
Hey,
Dogby,
my food,
stop.
it's not food, okay?
That's horrible.
Okay, I gotta reevaluate here. What do I need?
Hold on. He's so casual about the fact that his toes are hanging off and bones are out. I mean, he's so casual. He put that sock on going, and that was it. Do you, he's better. He better be taking drugs. He better be, because that was way too casual. Oh.
Yeah, loose cannon, all right? This is
You
very important mission.
fucking
Don't
shithead.
It's bigger than all.
Oh, I'm furious with you, Thaddeus.
You can breathe in there, right?
I like to think it's just for now he's doing it. Just for now.
We are all survivors here.
Oh, shit.
Enough to have
No way they're going to be savage, are they?
peace.
Oh, okay. I did not notice that.
You are hereby sentenced to death by banishment to the surface.
Why? It's so stupid.
Need to get that sharpened. That's why we're giving you 2 weeks of supplies to take with you. Thank you, Kathy.
These people are the best.
You are on your
He deserves to be somewhere nice and safe. Like this.
He's taking a fucking fusion core and do it.
In the position to be asking favors.
Oh, he's misread. Everyone's just not been on the same wavelength. Oh, someone needs to tell him. Lucy, you need to run in front of him and tell him stop. Oh, shit. That better not land on someone.
Somebody maybe check on him.
Just going with the fusion core as well. Surely they have more fusion core. It looks like they probably look, yeah, right, yeah.
We stole their fusion core.
We'll bring it back.
Without their fusion core, their auxiliary power will only last a few days. And
So we get the core off of thing and then bring back.
I can help people with this armor.
But you're also condemning them to possible
For
death.
example, I want to help.
if my dad found out that I destroyed an entire community to save him, that'd break his heart.
Something about everything going on in the background makes me think possibly he might be cool with it.
Pretty sure you like Cantona.
She offering him to come to his vault, to her vault. Has he not picked up on that?
I was supposed to marry a stranger from another vault.
Oh.
Turned out so good.
So we
I
gonna
have the best luck when it comes to strangers.
marry. She wants to marry us, Max now.
You are the best stranger that I've ever met.
That's nice.
You're a good person, Titus.
He is. His name's Max.
And if you... Yes.
My name isn't Titus, it's Maximus. Titus is the name of the knight who for me. And I took his armor, and I lied to you.
Good man, you're telling the truth. That's the main thing.
So
I just threw acid in an innocent man's face. And I've only been up here 2 weeks.
And she's killed a few people now. Has she? Yeah, ghouls at least.
This plan sucks.
It does. But suck less with it if she's with you.
Do you want to come live with me in my vault?
yeah,
That's it. That's it. That's what I'm talking about.
of course.
This is nice. This is nice. I don't think this is gonna work out well. Too nice for the wasteland.
Of the once beautiful Hollywood Hills. Like most weeks here at KPSS.
KPSS, was that the one that was in no, that I was talking about one of the other ones was with the guy that was doing the radio in Fallout 3. But it wasn't KPSS, was it that? No. Shit. I'm gonna play, you know what? I can't wait to finish watching this. I'm gonna jump into Fallout 3, then New Vegas, then Fallout 4. I got them here. No. They'll be on. Yeah, I'll find them online.
Gutsy sound of bygone films.
Right. So he has left the dog in that fucking box to die.
Visitors at the station.
Oh, it's the chicken fucker. Oh god, it's still not looking good. Oh!
Is that a fusion core? But if you do want to survive, not a bad trade.
This guy's getting a fusion core. He's probably going to do fuck all to his foot as well.
Here. This elixir I have concocted heals all.
It's not. Holy shit, it won't.
Everything. But the results.
What? 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 Shut the fudge up.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
He's getting the fuck out of here quickly because it's going to be... It's going to be some sort of...
I have to make contact with my base.
There's going to be something that's going to happen afterwards now. He's a con artist. He's an absolute con artist. So he's going to have to leave there and something else. He's going to get like a bigger foot than he wants, or he's going to lose his arm instead.
What?
I was actually going to say, now that we're back in the vaults now, I was thinking to myself, they're right, because they asked you what was the vault's experiments. What was it? It's what was it? Because they're right, because each one had its own little sort of thing. So their one was on this. So what is it that they're doing in Vault 33, 31, 32, you know? And why the three of them, you know? Because normally it's just one vault on its own. So why is the three of them interconnected? So surely there's a reason for that as well.
And the difference
What's happened?
you.
What happened there? People were poisoned. They were poisoned. Oh my goody aunt.
We don't know. The medic says it looks like rat poison.
Oh, they're gonna blame him.
Behind it.
Or her. Or possibly her.
Or death. Words have meaning.
She's trying to pin that on him like he's at fault.
Hear about this?
Why does he want to leave? Oh. Is that a thing? Oh shit. Chet. Well, Chet's like full on baby daddy now, isn't he?
It's just terrible about the Raiders, isn't it?
Is it? Is it? Is it, Steph? Is it?
Don't be too long. I'm holding the baby, so you have to pack everything.
Chet, buddy.
I'll miss you, Norm.
What's happened? I know you miss Lucy, but dude.
You're a coward.
Oh. Ooh, that's coming from him.
We all are, Norm. Why we live in a vault.
He's got a very good point. He's got to get the dog. He's going to get the dog. Free him! Free him! Or her. No, it's her. Sorry, keep forgetting. They have to give an actual name now. Please, call it dog meat. Get over and done with.
Alright. Let's go find your daddy.
So that's it. That's what I'm talking about. See, there we go. Roosevelt. See, it's not. He does. It's as much as he wants to be. I want everyone to be happy with dogs, but as much as he wants to be a sour, like the wasteland's a wasteland, and you gotta just kill everyone. It's like, I'll still take this dog. He's going to take. Who's gonna leave behind a dog? No one. No one's leaving behind a dog. I mean, with all that technology, you'd think that they would. They would be able to detect, like, you know, that there's been a telecommunication linked, you know? Oh, don't judge us. You're supposed to be man's best friend. Why would you throw it in the bin? Why would you just throw it in the bin?
Lloyd and Cassandra here are both scientists, specializing in the effects of radiation.
Oh boy.
Dogs in the vault, huh?
He's real bitter about that, good man. Samesies. Fucking pet him. Her. Pet her.
Sorry, dog meat.
You called him dog meat! Oh, yes! Yes!
That was really nice. No, no problem.
Was that Fred Armisen?
People get fully mad.
It is Fred Armisen.
These are the original recordings. Yeah, I like this a lot. Some people,
I like his
they're
sweater
just so
in the
ignorant to
apocalypse.
music, It's kind of sad.
Fucking, that's a giant mouse trap.
Crazy.
Bear traps.
Critics. It. Guess not. Okay.
You're gonna have to reload eventually, buddy. How did he miss every single shot?
God, I suck without a scope.
Oh! Dennis! There's no way we went through all of that. We're gonna have to keep that in place. He's not dying. Just gotta keep that in place. Don't.
Why am I?
Don't. No! Keep it in! Oh! Now you're gonna die.
No.
Oh.
Oh shit! It's the fucking cure.
That is. I think you might be a ghoul.
What?
Oh no.
Oh no!
So stupid.
The Brotherhood.
Fuck. Shit.
Yeah, they're not gonna. All right, that's a good point because they're not going to let him in if he's a ghoul, is he? So so he now has to work out something else now. He can't just go back to the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood is the good guys?
It's complicated.
That's one way to put it.
Daddy's give me the head.
I'm sorry about a lot of things. Didn't mean for. Okay, nice to meet you.
That's
Bye.
poor Thaddeus. I mean, this is nice. This. That's great. Well, I will say this is more earned now. This is more earned because I'll tell you why. Because they have had spent time together, and I'm like, cool, that's fine. And it hasn't just been like, sort of like, hi, and then it's like, oh my god, like we're desperately in love. They have had shit where things have hit the fan. They know they can rely on each other. They have a deeper connection, so it's earned. But the fact that it said that, that's why I was wound up at the start. It was like oh my god, love at first sight. You're a hero. So are you. Yeah, didn't like that. This is grand. Alright, you gotta run. Going back in for seconds.
And of course,
I'm not going.
every vault.
I'm not going.
Oh, buddy, you know you're going to. You're going.
I don't live there. Proceed.
Thank you.
Like nothing happened.
Every vault needs an overseer, which is why I have conferred with the High Council.
They're gonna give this Steph.
And we, Stephanie Harper.
Of course. Another one from 31. Aw, that's kind of sad. Right, I'm not gonna say it, but the cut. I noticed that in the cut he'd already walked in, like about 5 seconds before that showed him then embracing there. So just bad editing that. That's it. Get that. Oh yes, get that hacking up. Oh yes, son. Oh, love it. Love it. Oh my god, this is great. Ooh! Well done. Well done. I never did well on my first go. Compromise. Oh, he's a sneaky boy. Oh shit, where are we going? Is this actually gonna work out? Hacking 100, fucking sneak at 100. That boy's just really stepping up. Can't really secretly open it up, can you? That's just so loud. There's no one even there to greet him. I thought there was going to be someone waiting for him.
Hello?
Hello? I know you're worried, buddy, but you're a very brave man for what you're doing. No! You absolute assholes! I'll just watch the next one. And that, guys, my reaction to Fallout Season 1, Episode 7. That was a thoroughly enjoyable episode as well. Yeah, again, there's been nothing that's disappointed me. I think that it has been great storytelling. I think that it's been very, very intriguing. Sorry, someone decided to shout just right on the other side of that wall. But yeah, so it was very, very what's the word about? Yeah, so the story is intriguing and the dialogue's very good as well. Yeah, but it's like that nice blend of ridiculous fun and quite heavy moments as well. Yeah, and that's what the game is. It's ridiculous, but it's great, you know, and that's what we love about it. But yeah, no, honestly, it's so fun to be in this world, and again, as far as the story goes, it's got what the game has as well, where it's that intrigue, there is that. It's usually about missing parents or missing children and something like that. The main storylines, but the actual other quests as well could just be just as random as well, and that's why I like that as well. Again, it's just crazy that he's now. It's things like now Thaddeus has been turned into a ghoul and he's just gone, oh, okay, bye, and he's just legged it, you know. I like that more as we got to know Thaddeus as well, is that you can see, when he was telling the story, he was like, yeah, they were beating me up until I was like, why don't you beat him up instead? And then he was like, got away with it. But you can still see there's that little wimpy boy inside of him, you know? The little one that's sort of like, why some people might take advantage of him, you know? But as for, that's the way to so. And I do think that the score, when it has to be like actual music that's done by an orchestra or something like that, that's great. But then to undercut, that's what I love about this film and the game, is that you can undercut like ridiculous moments and horrible moments and sickening moments with just like a do 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 do, like, you know, just sort of like just music that doesn't suit the scene, but because it's so ridiculous, it suits it, you know. But yeah. I'll go through my notes quickly, because I kind of just want to watch the last one. So that standoff that the ghoul had at the start with the lead farmers. I was laughing at the lead farmers, like just there, because they remind me of a line from Tropic Thunder. It's just a throwaway line. It's when. Robert Downey Jr.'s character is when he's like undercover, like when he's trying to sneak into the village, and he's like, "What kind of farm are you? Like, what are you farming?" And he was like, "I'm a lead farmer, motherfucker!" And he just starts shooting people. But yeah, but that's undercut that moment. I thought that was a great sort of tense scene with the ghoul, making him think that he was eating the young girl, and then the slow sort of build up of the reveal of what actually happened with. Like the son, and then the build up to whether the brother was going to just stand there and take it. Again, it was such a stupid thing for that kid to do. Poor father, he's lost 2 kids and now he only has his daughter. So, but again, what a stupid fucking moment. Like, I understand he's saying he wanted a life outside of lead farming. I get that. I completely get it. But, like, you know, you've just killed yourself to try and take on a guy in which you definitely were never going to beat. It's just so... It was redonkulous. It was just amateur error. But yeah, but other than that, what a great scene to have to all build up to that, you know. The poor dad as well. But yeah, but then... and then that's when we move into the scene where it's just him just... that's when it's gone back to, not the Ghoul, but to Howard Cooper in the meeting with Moldova, where he's like, hey, listen, like... They're thinking one way, she thinks another way. Him, like what he's saying is that he's trying to say, like, yeah, well, this is this is your way of thinking, but, you know, this is my way of thinking. They're trying to, like, test each other. He was saying a couple of jabs to her that was, like, understand her one as well about, you know, you sold yourself to Vault-Tec, and he was like, well, you know, we have to, like, it's America. You know, I'm alright with selling myself to make money, to make a living, and that's all back and forth they were doing. Some people gasping in the crowd, like, oh, like, I can't remember the gasp there. They gasped in the crowd. I think they said fascist. I think they said fascist. But then that little nugget of, like, oh, I know your wife. I know about your wife. The things that, like, she needs to do. Like, that again would be enough to get anyone, like, what do you know? But the fact she didn't tell him, and she's just like, yeah, I know this. But you have to find out yourself. Here's a listening device. That little sort of, again, if he really wasn't that tempted, she would have been like, there you go, here's a listening device, keep it. He was like, fuck off, throwing it down the hallway, and then walked away. But he kept it, so you knew as soon as he kept it, it was just, he was going to do it at some point, you know. Then we go back to Vault 4 with the video of the scientists working on the creatures that are trying to splice with DNA. I love that as well. Like, don't let this be an example as for why it should be governed by scientists, like in the future or anything like that. It should be done by scientists. Don't let this one action do it, because everything is still good. It's just such a pleading, like, don't let us be the reason why that you keep us with restraints. But then obviously then there was the gulper that got him in the end. But I was there thinking, like, when they were smashing down and you sort of see like the camera going inside, I thought we were gonna get something like, I don't know, super mutant. That's what I was thinking, but alas, we did not. But I love that as well. And again, the whole thing being flipped on its head, thinking, yeah, these guys are absolute savages. Like, no, the people before us were savages. What we've done, we've come in here, changed that. We're trying to cure these people, and we're making sure that people who that people come into this place, they're they're looked at, you know, they're looked after. We're trying to be better than what the people were before. Complete 180. And it was, again, fantastic that it was. I wasn't expecting that, especially how it first started off. I was like, oh, it should be cool. Then I was like, oh no, they're bastards. Didn't expect it to be a 180 like this, so I actually enjoy that. But yeah. Yeah, but I thought that was great for them. But then obviously well, again, I was a little bit shocked. They're like, yeah, well, you know, we can't let you get away with this though, so we're gonna do something to you. Hood on, like, assaulted, dragged out by police or guards or whatever. I'm glad that Maximus saw him drag her away. Listen, I love myself a bowl of popcorn, like, I really do. So it is hard to put him down. So like, congratulations to him. Listen, I'll put down Thaddeus putting the dog in a Nuka-Cola box, because obviously, again, his foot was fucked up. Oh my god, that was horrible looking. I will say the prosthetics and stuff like that and the CGI they used on it looked very good. But again, that was horrible looking. It was disgusting. Love it. It was absolutely great. But yeah, no, it was. But once I saw him put that dog in, I was like, well, there we go. That's game over. We can't just leave him there. Dog meat's just part of it. Again, obviously, we get him being named later on as Dog Meat. Fucking success. Her. I keep saying him. Her. Sorry. Her Dog Meat. Yeah. So but again, him doing that, I was like, well, you know, someone's going to eventually come across him, so he's not going to just leave the dog there to die. Someone's going to get him, whether it's the other two or if it's going to be, it was going to be the Ghoul. But yeah, so, yeah, I put that down thinking it was going to be something like a little bit more, but yeah, then obviously it returns back to them banishing them. Decide that whole ceremony, like they're going to like chop off her hands or something like that. But then when they were like death, I was like, by banishment. Isn't that in The Dark Knight Rises, isn't it? When Crane is in when Crane's doing his court, he's in court, Scarecrow, and he's like, you see, you have death or banishment or death, and they go, we'll take death. No, exile, that was it, exile or death, and he was like, we'll take death. We receive it, death by exile. That's what it felt like. It was banish. That's what that's over. It was like sort of like you're going to be, what was it, executed? You were done for execution. Oh, what was it? No, it was banishment. I can't remember what the exact line was. Anyway, again, undercut the severity of it, like the cheeky chaps they are. And being great, like the whole thing with the cutting ceremony and not being sharp enough. Just sort of like, please get this sharp. Oh, lovely stuff. Chris Parnell, lovely. Like his sense of comedy is great. I love him. Subtlety sometimes. Not saying he's like it all the time, but subtlety with him. Yeah, and then, well, listen. Even them, they're like, here, and we're not. You're gonna die eventually. It's gonna be hard for you. It's gonna be hard for you out there. So here's 2 weeks of supplies. Like, hot damn, you guys are great. Like, out of all the places that you could have stayed, this would be the best. And here you are. You've ruined it. But obviously, then poor fucking him going to listen. Maximus getting the Fusion Core and then coming in just ready to throw hands, ready to save his girl, looking to befriend. Get his friend and burn bridges and burn everyone to the ground, to then suddenly then be like, no, I'm fine, it's good, we're good. Just, yeah, how could you piss people off more? But they're nice people, so they're like, oh yeah, there's a misunderstanding. You're still banished though, but it's a misunderstanding. Get out of here, you know. Yeah. So, So then the banishment that again, but what a lovely moment for them to have afterwards as well, to do with the core. With Fusion Core, her being able to not only not sit right with her, rather than even just go, well, we'll get the Fusion Core off of Thaddeus and then we'll come back for it, you know, rather than do that. We'll get the Fusion Core for that and then bring that back and then we'll have, with everything fine. It was that she was able to, like, my dad would be ashamed if I did this, and I'm not happy with it. For him to be like, fuck, okay, fair enough. And still hand it over. Well done, him. I bet then that's just cemented the fact that he's a good person, which is why she was like asking, listen, you want to get married and just live happily ever after back in my vault? That's not going to happen. Too much shit's gone on, and it's too romantic for the wasteland. Yeah, but again, like, lovely little moment for him then to be able to reveal everything, and that again is showing her that she could trust him, because even though he did lie, he could have kept up the lie. The lie was getting too much for him, that he was like, I have to tell you this, just so you know. And it just goes to show how much of a pure soul he is. Obviously, he's very complicated. At the same time, he did let Knight Titus die, and he watched him die, and he tried to kill Thaddeus because he thought he was gonna. He's a complicated fellow, but he's mainly got a soft heart. But love is a nice moment for them. Yep, that's fine. Oh yeah, listen, Thaddeus then walking along and finding that witch doctor that was like, the doctor out on the streets being able to cure you, able to out here trying to like sort of like cure him, giving him the Fusion Core. That's gonna set him a pretty penny, or some say he's gonna get a lot of money for that Fusion Core. So good for him. Good for him, that doctor. You know, you gotta do what you can in the wasteland. You've got to get Fusion Cores. You have to, turn people into ghouls, and you got to fuck chickens. Like, I get, But what an interesting, silly character. Not silly. So what an interesting character, just to bring back and be something like this. Again, that's very much obviously like the game, but it is that you just thought he was a chicken fucker out here, and then he comes back later on, and he's actually got the ability to turn someone into a ghoul. So, but yeah, great again moment for him, like with the whole sort of. Yeah, the whole sort of moment where it is with him and Thaddeus saying, like, literally, what's stopped me from killing you? Just taking him. He's like, well, you won't know. You could take something that could kill you. So a great little moment. I can't remember. There's a line that he said. I can't remember. It was really, I enjoyed that. Again, I watching that grow back, that was just like, what the fuck? And then it made sense once later on he said it. So I was like, what? This is strange. But yeah, no one he wanted to get the fuck out of it if he found out he was a ghoul. So look here. Oh yeah, then go back to the vault and the prison's been poisoned. Now that's more than likely the overseer that's done that. More than likely, I don't believe it to be. At the moment, I don't believe it to be Norm, but you never know. You know, it might shock me. But yeah, having your woman get dragged away, she's going to be getting like taking the blame for it, and they'll be like, "Well, here you go. You've taken all the cake from the prisoner. Like we found it in your fridge. You're definitely the one that did this." So, I mean, if that would be their case, then you know, guilty as charged. But yeah, so again, wasn't expecting it to happen so nonchalantly, but that was what was shocking about it. You know, it was like just go in, get the food, give it up, go in, go get the food, give it all that sort of stuff, and then go in. Oh no, they're dead. So yeah, again, straight away then you oversee after that just to distract people. Bam, got a new separation. People staying here. I'd imagine the reason why she has Norm stay would be because so she can keep an eye on him. You know, you would have to keep an eye on him. She knows that he's sneaky. She knows that he has to be watched. So send him over to the other place. It's not best. Best keep him there and keep him and Chet separated. You know. Yeah. What do you call it? That moment where he goes to see Chet's like straight up baby daddy now. Like how that happened, it was crazy. It is nuts. I mean, it makes sense again they're together because they're not related because she's come from 31, hasn't she? So it makes sense in that sense. But again, it's just great. It was like literally like oh right, okay. She moved in on him knowing that I need a father to help me with this baby. Bam, literally gave birth to the baby when they were fooling around for the first time, and now he's just straight up the baby's dad, and that's it. You know, it's just that's it. She's very manipulative. She's very obviously got her claws in, but he's probably susceptible to that sort of shit. But that moment where he's just like, you're a coward. Norm's like, you're a coward. He's like, we all are. We're living in a vault. And it's like, he's got a point, but Norm's is pushing the boundaries of what would be considered as a coward, you know? Because he isn't. He's doing well. Oh, listen. Then the girl finding the dog and like actually being like noticing the dog, hearing it, laying down, going, right, come on, let's go find your owner, aka the head. That dog's been through so much, man. Bless her. But yeah, yeah. So it's it's a good sort of resemblance that it was the fact that he was trying to, because then you see after that obviously he's contemplating about the microphone, whether the mic could do it or not. Once he's gotten dog out, it's the flashback. He gets the mic and he's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. It's stupid. But then at night, watching the adverts, contemplating about things like, no, I should probably do this actually. It's smart. I need to do this. So then go rooting in the trash. But yeah, but then having that moment afterwards where you know that he is going to listen to it. What he ends up hearing, we'll have to see. He's definitely going to get caught out because you know their marriage ends at some point. Saying that though, they did say a throwaway comment in one of the other episodes was you're still trying to find her. So maybe he's thinking she's been in the cryo freezers with the daughter, and he's trying to he could try and work out which vault it is. Maybe that's why he keeps going, so he can try and find his daughter and his. But his daughter was with him when the apocalypse happened. So maybe she's just trying to find his wife. Anyway, ex-wife. Who knows? Yeah, so finding again the dog called Dog Meat. Fantastic stuff. She deserves a name. And him and you know the ghoul saying you're not him. You're not Roosevelt. I love that he was like, you're telling me that I can't bring my dog into the vault? Fuck this. I'm going to find out what dodgy bunch bastards you were. I'm going to bring this place to the ground. I'm going to show you exactly... That's me, no. Like, all for his dog. So, even when he's like, you're not Roosevelt, you're not him. It's still a dog that he could just sort of he'll have more in common with the dog than the other humans and other ghouls and stuff like that, because they're both just animals trying to live. I guess you could say about the other ones, but I don't know. The silent parent of the dog and its loyalty to him. I think that I hope they stick together. I hope now Dogmeat is with the ghoul and that's it now going forward. Hope so. The fact that we got Fred Armisen as the radio person, did not expect as the DJ or the presenter just there. Did not expect Fred Armisen, but we did. I love his little cardigan. It reminds me of the sort of ones that you got. Do you remember in Fallout 3 when you went to the when you had the option to blow up Nuketown? Was it Megaton? No, it was Megaton, wasn't it? Oh, Nuketown. No, Nuketown's from COD. It's Megaton, isn't it? Megaton. Either way, when you had the option to blow up the town and live in the apartment or keep keep the town as it is, I blew up every time. But yeah, so when you had that option, but yeah, when you had to go when you went to the apartment place, they had a lot of those like old because like obviously a really rich apartment place. They had like the tweed sort of cardigans and sweaters and stuff like that. That's what it reminded me of. But yeah, just this fun little moment of being like, oh yeah, this music, yeah, you know, just that it's so that little dry conversation. It's just funny. I really enjoy that when it's just like, yeah, in the midst of the wasteland, he's just there like, yeah, no, you hear it's got the mids, you hear that, it's the original recording. I love it. It's so good. Listen, then them turning up, him shooting all the shots to not actually hit him once, and he says he's useless without a scope. I mean, if you're that useless, you shouldn't really realistically have a gun. But we did see him with the Gulper when he did have a scope. He was sick, so you got that. That was good, I guess. But then after that, bam, arrow in the neck. Was not expecting that. I honestly thought we lost Thaddeus. He was a goner. What were we going to do? So the fact is that he was able to take it out, and he's now a ghoul. He's now a ghoul. That witch doctor fucked him, but he saved him. But did he really save him? Realistically, we'll see everything. I think he thinks. I like it. Was like, I think you're a ghoul. Oh, I think he was like, oh fuck. He's like, shit. He's like, oh, that goes. Yeah, and he's like, oh, that's going to show when you trust some random doctor. It's like, okay, you took this very well. Listen, hit them saying like, we'll cover for you. Get out of here. That's one less threat. Threat to worry about. He's gone now. He's run off into the wasteland. So yeah. Lucy saying like, oh well, I'll meet you at the waste. I'll meet you in the. I'll meet you back at Vault 33. And I was like, will we? Will we though? Will they accept him? I don't think. Again, if you go back there, is it still going to be there, or is fucking Norm going to burn it to the ground? I don't know, but again, I don't know how he's going to work around this, because again, he said he was dead and he was pretending to be Knight Titus. He then got Thaddeus. Then that's probably called them up on the thing, the radio, and may have informed them of certain things already. So there's, and then he's not there now, so it's just him, and he's got a head that he doesn't recognize. Yeah, and they got that they got a head that they won't be able to recognize, and it won't have the thing in it that they need. It's like, I know he's just trying to delay them, I guess, but it's like, like, what's your thought process here? Like, I mean, well, I guess we'll see, but yeah. Listen, and then after that, then obviously it's the ending bit where they are going into 32. People saying their goodbyes, like that's sad between the two lads that were running for the Overseer to be like sort of like quite sad, hugging each other. It was like, I thought they were like bitter little bitches, but they actually just were really good friends, and they don't want to get separated, which is quite sad again because they don't interact, which is, I mean, why not just have one, like, that's your destination, but you could have like a meeting. It's I think it's stupid, but again, there's a reason why they're separate, and we don't know yet, but there is. Yeah, so well, as soon as that happens, then Norm goes, yeah, fuck this shit. Goes into beast mode with his hacking and perception and speech, and he's able to get into it. Again, that moment of seeing the words pop up to try and guess what the password is. Oh, oof, that gives me nightmares. Oh, nightmares. But yeah, so but again, well, great on Norm to be able to just go beast mode and be able to show, even though he is not considered heroic in like the most obvious way, he is still being brave to go about and do this sneak 100. And I love me a sneaky sod. Again, are you compromised? It's like how I've been compromised. Like, well, I'm about to find out because I'm going to jump into the next episode pretty much in about once I finish this, having get a drink, and then I'll jump into it. But what's been compromised exactly? As in, I know she's been compromised, but why? We'll find out. But can't wait. Them obviously going to 31 vault door opens, spins open, goes in, and he just going up to him and just says hello. That could be anyone. I don't know. It didn't. Again, I think because they know it was released all in one, they could just leave it as it is, and then you could just watch the next episode. But if that was a weekly episode, they would have revealed as the ending of this penultimate episode, this is who the person is, which makes me think this might be just a throwaway person. It might be no one that we know, so we'll have to see. But either way, thoroughly enjoyed that episode. Thought it was a great penultimate episode, and I can't wait to watch the last episode now, which is what I'm going to do in about 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. So if you like this video, please like the video, comment down below. What do you think of this episode? What do you think of Norm going beast mode with the sneak and the hacking and the speech? What do you think of getting dog meat finally? Thaddeus becoming a ghoul? All this sort of stuff. Comment down below what you liked, didn't like, etc. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. Bunch of other videos around here to do with me and other people. I personally do things by myself. I do, what I'm doing at the moment is Star Wars Rebels. And I'm coming up, I'm going to be doing reactions to The Boys Season 5, House of the Dragon Season 2, The Rings of Power Season 2, Doctor Who, Shooty's first season. I'll be doing reactions to that. I also do reactions with my little brother Charlie. They were on David Tennant's second season, Martha's season, so that's where we're at. And I also do reactions to the MCU. I'm currently doing X-Men 97. I've also done the TV show since Moon Knight. And I also did the Infinity Saga with my mate Josh. You only seen a couple of those. So phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga is all up there. So if anything that sounds like it takes your interest, guys, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. Well, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.